Hey, welcome to Competitive Cabin Living. I'm going to give you a brief rundown of some of my cabin life in Alaska. I lived at this fine cabin for 2 years, and I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was micro living at its finest. So, just to set the stage here in Alaska, we got lots of beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Some of them sort of blend into one another. You're not really sure whether the sun's rising or the sun's setting. But anyway, it looks really pretty in the sky. Here's another example of that. Look at that. Look at that. It's sort of like pink and crimson, and there's a little bit of blue in there. It's like a Bob Ross painting, sort of. I mean, it's really great. And when you're living in a cabin, you're just like out in the middle of it. It's everywhere, all around you. All this snow, all this beauty. This is right from the front porch. Look at that. You can't beat that. You can't get that in, like, what, Texas? You ain't gonna see that there. Look at that view. Look at that. Could you imagine being able to walk there every single day? Fabulous stuff. Absolutely stellar. And look, from the comfort of your 12 by 18, probably 16 square foot place, you can look out and see all the beauty of Alaska. Oh man. Hey, there's the front door. Got the bike hanging up. See, seasons change a little bit in Alaska. Got some recycling, maybe some garbage out there. Neighborhood dog comes around and starts to eat at it, gnaw at it. But you can see the scale of this place. Like, check it out. There's the bike, there's the door, and there's a window. That's it. That's all you got. See that porch? That porch is about maybe like 3.5, 4 feet. You could fall off, like, if you weren't being careful. You'd just be like on the ground. You got to be careful when you're micro living. But look at that. That's panorama right there. You got a little vent up top. Look at that little vent right there. That's great. Look at that vent. You got some lights which are pointing out to absolutely nothing. You got another light over here which is kind of doing something. It just takes about I don't know, about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes to actually heat up enough to produce any sort of heat. Hey, what are you doing opening that over there? I'm trying to record here. This is live. Yeah, this is serious business here. This is micro living at its finest here. Hey, check out this walk. Look at that. Beautiful autumn, nice little leaves and everything like that. Lasts about maybe 3 weeks before you start to get the snow. There we go. That's up close and personal right there in the outhouse. Now, this landlord was really keen on keeping any of the toilet paper outside of the actual outhouse because he believed that it would work better. I don't know exactly how an outhouse works better without toilet paper in a hole, since it's all frozen anyway. Man, I'll tell you what. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. It was like, now I'm basically accustomed to traveling anywhere with sewage and plumbing systems that don't handle any sort of toilet paper or anything like that. Well, I'm pretty well adjusted to that. Anyway, after a nice little trip out there, it's a nice little jaunt back to your little micro cabin. Hopefully I've convinced you all that my cabin is better than your cabin. And let's see what you got, man. Competitive cabin living.